Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Pisces 3-month career prediction for April, May, June 2022. Pisces, let's see what energies we have coming in for the month of April 2022 for the sign of Pisces. The Empress. Beautiful. Understanding, creativity, starting something, creating something. What do you, oh, Ace of Swords. Nice, Pisces. Ace of Swords. You have an idea, you're creating something, you're starting something. Yes, absolutely. And not alone. You're starting with a team, co-workers, team working, collaborating with other people, and really preparing to expand. But this is on a new idea, new direction. This is something different. Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about that different direction you want to go in April. Thinking differently, and really an important new way of thinking. Maybe you have a new idea. Maybe you're starting to put in place a new idea. It's almost like a revelation, understanding. You have clarity on your situation. You have clarity on what you want to put forward, what you're building, and you're expanding. This is the new start. This is the start of something that you now have a very clear perspective on in the month of April. Building upon your reality, your truth, what you want, your path, and it is a new idea. And the perspective is opening up to the world. Might be moving, doesn't have to be, but the Three of Swords is really seeing success at the horizon, expanding, planning the future, knowing that this is giving you balance, wisdom to push forward on the right path. Working with other people on this project, on this business, on this job. Take it as it resonates. It's really something, it's a group effort. And if it's not a group effort, it is something that people are mentoring you, or, learning new skills, taking classes to hone your skills, or needing to train before you start this new business, this new path, this new project. Comment down below. Let me know exactly what you're doing, but you are creating. The Empress is all about a period of growth, right? Whatever you've planted before, whatever you've planned, whatever you've been wanting to build, make grow, bloom, right? That is what the Empress is all about. Understanding how to make it happen, how to start, how to create. And she is there. It can be an artistic project, right? The Empress is all about aesthetics, the beauty of the world, emotion, but she's also about emotions, right? So it can be a creative project, an artistic project, music, putting your art out there, painting, writing, designing, all kinds, whatever it is that you are creating. It can be anything. But she can also be about love, about giving, about sharing, about helping, being there for others, being empathic, and really guiding others on their path, listening, And she is the ultimate feminine energy in the tarot deck. But she's really about things coming to fruition. Whatever you've been working on is coming to fruition. Whatever goals you had are coming to fruition, are coming to fruition. Starting and building upon that idea. And it's just a moment also to reflect on everything that's surrounding you, and and the gratitude for everything that you have created up to now. And you're continuing to build on this energy, and you're continuing to create even more with this energy in this month of April. Allow yourself the time and the space to enter this creative zone, really, and build upon these new inspirations within this project, this job, this business. Take it as it resonates. And you're really expanding, planning the future, planning ahead, and it's successful. Beautiful. All right, let's keep on. I'm going to keep this same deck. Okay. All right, moving forward, Six of Swords, the Judgment. All right, you can be moving. You can totally be moving, moving countries, moving cities. It's a bold move, Judgment. It's starting new. It's sort of that resurrecting of what you want to create, and really being bold in your approach, and being bold in the way you want this to happen. So you can be deciding to move and move on to different territories, different country, but it's most of all moving out of the preceding job or energies, an energy that you didn't connect with anymore, an energy that didn't correspond to you anymore. And the Six of Swords is really, and this is the month of May, is moving on to this calm rhythm that you are expanding on. And it is really rising up to something completely different, something you're destined to, something. The Judgment is about you ready to act and letting go of whatever the old is, and knowing that this is your path, that you are stepping in to a new career, into a new idea, into a new energy. And you're making that decision. You're moving ahead on something completely different. So you have the idea here in the month of April, building, probably honing your skills, getting mentored, and getting all the information you need, and getting all the access to whatever you need to start this business, start this project, start this new job, start this new career, whatever it is, because you are expanding on this new idea. The month of May is you pushing forward, pushing out of the old into the new, with this Judgment, where this is, yes, a crossroads, a significant choice, a significant decision in your life, in your career. And it is a crossroads, and it is a change, but your dynamic is different, and you are on the right path. You're sort of bossing up, Pisces, and you've learned from your past experiences, and now you're sort of guided towards a different rhythm, a different path, something that you really believe in and want to grow. It's also sort of refreshing, ready to take on the world, ready to take on the new, that excitement of a new career or new path or new idea, because it really is sort of a revelation for you in this month of April. So whatever this revelation is that you've been working on, right? It is a creation. It is something that the birth of something, right? That you are pushing forward. And then you are, in the month of May, making a decision upon this idea. So maybe you're deciding to move. Maybe it is a job abroad. Maybe it's in a different city. Maybe it's a completely different career and you went back to school, or you had to hone your skills and, take a few classes, or, get people to mentor you within this new job. I haven't seen this tower in a while. Yes, you're moving on. Wow. May, you are ready to move. This idea here in the month of May is making you move and act in the month of April and in the month of May. It's something that you have decided and that you're ready. You're ready, probably preparing here in the month of April, and in the month of May you are going. So whether it's moving or leaving a preceding job, or now you understand that it is time to leave that job, to start that career, or to start that new business, there is that moment in time where you're letting go whatever you had before. Moment in time where you know that it's time to start this, to do this, to be your own business, to start that new career, to be there, to get that job, right? And to start that job, whatever it is, to start working on that project. But it's not, this started already in the month of April. And I really think that it's something you've had on your mind, or something that's been in the works for a while, right? And you're acting upon it. Go for it in this month of May. Pisces, wow. But there's something you have, yes, the Lovers in the month of June. This Tower moment, and the Tower moment always scares people. I like the Tower moment. The Tower moment is that trigger, that moment in time where you know this is it. You know you're not going back. You know you're bossing up and you're starting this new thing, right? It is that moment in time, or that trigger. So it can be a minor thing. It just means that you're starting something completely new from scratch, and you're sort of, but the difference with the Death card, which is complete transformation, and complete transformation, changing directions, changing complete careers. The Tower moment is that moment in time where we realize that, where we have that new perspective, that wake-up call, right? That aha moment where it's like, where we just know that it's time to do it, right? So it can be something someone says, or that last thing that was said in the office or at that meeting, where that last vibe where you're like, okay, this is enough. Enough is enough. I know I don't belong here anymore. I don't connect here anymore. It's time for me to start that project. It's time for me to start that new career, or it's time for me to get that hobby into a business, right? Something like that. And it's a revelation in your mind that it's time to leave it all behind and start that new. And the new is in this month of June, where you have the Lovers. Authentically being yourself, aligning yourself with your ideas, aligning yourself with your beliefs, with your values, and your belief system, and articulating very clearly your choices and very clearly what you are building. It is very clear in your mind in this month of June what you believe in, what you stand for, but also what this is all about. You know what you're building now, and you know what it looks like, whether it's a business, whether it's a new job, or whether it is a project that you've had for a while, that you collaborated with other people and now you're putting it into a business, right? You're bringing an idea to reality. And that is pushing forward. In the month of May, you're leaving whatever you're supposed to leave behind, whether it's an old job, old ideas, old perceptions, whatever it is. You are in this month of June aligning with yourself in harmony, really, emotionally as well, in what you are pushing forward. Core beliefs. You're figuring out what you stand for, what your philosophy is, and now you're ready to establish what is essential for you. Time to get into the world, time to build, time to start. This is it in this month of June, Pisces. Lovers is all about aligning with who you are, genuinely pushing forward what you believe in. All right, so we have Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. I'm not completely surprised about these cards because I feel like these are traces of, and the Seven of Wands, where you're on the defense because you're still dragging on whatever situation you were in before, dragging on negative energies. Let me pull this up just a little bit so you can see better. There we go. Dragging on people that betrayed you, dragging on deceptions, regrets in your past job, regrets. That's why you have the Tower here and the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords, moving out of these negative energies upon this beautiful idea, right? So these cards here are all about whatever happened or is happening within a job where you're disappointed in people, you just, maybe not regrets, but just purely disappointed in the attitude of certain people, in the backstabbing, in the betrayals, or people that were trying to hide things from you, or, you know, and things you weren't aware of, and all of a sudden everything came to light. And I think that is the Tower moment, where enough is enough, and now you're moving on upon your energies, your beliefs, your values, and your ideas, pushing forward this new idea, or this business, this job, this creation, this new career. Take it as it resonates. And because you have the Lovers, now it's aligning yourself with you, with who you are, what you want to push forward. Not following other people's ideas, not needing to have someone to tell you what path to take, whether to go right or left, right? What is good for you? No, that is you to decide. That is upon you to decide how you're moving forward and what you're creating forward. Believe, yes, and you're really on the defense in the month of June. So I think that this transfer moment here in the month of May goes into the month of June with those stigmas that you all, carry, because we all carry these stigmas with us when we end a job, or when we end a career, when we end a collaboration, right? You have your new collaboration here. You have your new idea here. This is what you're pushing forward. And that is why you're making this bold decision to push forward on your path, your personal path. Working with other people, though. So these deceptions, these energies that you're moving out of are still reminiscent in this month of June. But then you have the Star card. Finally, because you are moving into a different energy, believing in yourself, right? Believing in your path, in what you represent, leading your own way, and really comfortable with your choices. This is the calm, the reprieve after the storm, the Star card. It is the calm after, you understand that you are on the right path. It's really that moment where you realize this is, the calm after that period of challenges or obstacles or betrayals but this is an energy you knew you were going to get out of because that is why you were building your new idea, growing your new business, your career, or your new job. And this is not something new. This is something you've been planting for a while. So you have been planning your transition for a while, knowing that this situation is going to come up, right? And really realizing who you are, that no matter what the challenge is, you know you're connected, and you can push forward in your energies, right? With a whole new appreciation of yourself, of your values, of who you are, and really rediscovering yourself and rediscovering your power, being empowered with what you are and what you're putting forward and what you're creating. So you're entering a really beautiful, peaceful phase in your life, sort of filled with calmer energy and stability and balance, finding your way, finding your path, and believing in yourself, ridding yourself of these negative energies that no longer belong to you, right? But it's stability, but it's also much more depth and understanding of both yourself and others, and what your trajectory, what your energies are all about. It's a significant growth, Pisces, in developing your path, right? Keep growing, keep manifesting for it to keep coming in, because you've worked really hard at this. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Pisces. And if you're going through turbulence there, just know that all signs are going through turbulence, because all signs keep shifting, growing, making decisions at crossroads, because as the world opened up, we are rediscovering the world, discovering our new energies, knowing that they're different. So we have to adapt. And so sometimes some of us went back to jobs, for a few months or even a year, and understanding we don't connect with that job anymore. We don't connect to that idea or that philosophy anymore. And then we have to redirect our energies, but we have to figure out what we want. So we're going back to core beliefs. We're going back to roots or things that are fulfilling, right? Or things we really truly believe in, that we've always believed in. We've always been that. But we weren't on that trajectory before. We were about making money, paying bills. We're still about paying bills and making money. But it seems that the theme and the pattern of all these readings are really about finding that understanding, finding that path that is meaningful for each and every one of us, so we can connect in a way and find purpose in what we're doing, right? It seems to be very important to everybody to find that purpose, to find that fulfillment, and to find that path, no matter what the sign is. These are really big shifts in realizing, yes, there we go, Six of Swords, big shifts, moving away from whatever it is you were doing. Maybe it was a job, maybe it was a business you had and you're moving on to a different career, or you're moving places, you're moving cities, countries, right? But you are going into something where you belong, your path, your true self, your purpose in this journey. And it's like that for many, many signs. It's very interesting. These paths are very interesting because it was first about opening up and sort of like wild animals, trying to figure out, you know, what was still out there, what was going on. And then as we re-entered, everyone, each in a different way, new journeys, new feelings, new, you know, adapting or trying to figure out what the energies were, we realized we don't connect anymore for all kinds of reasons. And then it's time to figure our own selves out and build a new path and understand what our purpose is and how we belong in these new energies and how we can build upon these new energies. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Pisces. Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters, you know, really the calm after obstacles here. But these obstacles are the natural trajectory to you shifting, right? Shifting into a new pattern, into a new job. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did, Pisces. Please comment down below if you connect with these energies. It is important for me to understand if you connect, so for you to share your journey with me. That is how I find my energy to continue to read these readings. And I also feel that maybe this is a safe space or a community where people can exchange their difficulties, their values, and maybe potentially find new ideas in helping each other and find ideas and inspiration to move forward. All signs are up for monthly readings for the month of March, obviously, and I will be starting to do monthly readings for April. And I have every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, weekly money and career readings. If you're interested in those, if you just stumbled upon this reading, that happens every weekend. And please consider subscribing and hitting the bell if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, Pisces. Bye-bye.